All right, guys, notable games. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. I'm going to take Pittsburgh in this game, 19-17. I like Pittsburgh because their defense is playing well. Ben Roethlisberger is starting to throw the ball, and they have a running game now in Le'Veon Bell, who's been able to keep a balance to the offense, which they had when with Rashard Mendenhall when they went to the Super Bowl, with Jerome Bettis when they went to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's a Super Bowl team, but it has balance now. In Cleveland, I expected a lot more from them against Cincinnati, and they got blown out. Defensively, they didn't do that great. Besides Joe whatever the corner's name is, can't remember. He's Joe Hayden. He covered AJ Green excellently. The other corner, everyone beat him. I like Pittsburgh in this game, 19-17. And then next, San Diego at Kansas City. I take Kansas City in this game because it's in Arrowhead. I think San Diego is able to move the ball around a little bit more. I think that Denver gave the way to beat them. Just you got to have a balanced offense, quick passes, running game. Just try to balance it out. And the defense is bad. It's worse than Denver's. That's why I'm taking Kansas City in this game. And then next, Carolina at Miami. And I like Carolina in this game 30-7 because Carolina is just proving that they're out to play. I think their defense, I don't see their defense slowing down at all. You saw what they did against New England, other than the controversial call, which I personally think was okay. That's for another time. But the offense, they played with San Francisco's defense. They only got 10 points. So you're a little suspect, but then they go against New England. Not a bad defense, not a great one. And they go ahead and they put up 24 points. Cam Newton leads that fourth quarter drive. Just a lot more maturity from him. So I like Carolina in this game. Miami, they can't run the ball. They're going against a tough run defense. The offensive line is bad, and they're going against a front seven that is second to only Seattle and the Niners and Kansas City. I mean, their front seven is a top four. So I really like Carolina in this game, again, 37. And then next, the Jets at Baltimore. And Geno Smith, of course, we know the first game good, second game bad, first, back and forth, they'll do different things. I like Baltimore 16-22. I think Geno Smith is off this game. I think Joe Flacco, they're trying to get back to the playoffs so that he shows he's worth the contract. Ray Rice, I don't trust in this game. I think it'll give him enough, like maybe a 50-yard game and a touchdown, if that. But I think that Dallas Clark's a huge part of this game. Looks like Joe Flacco can trust him. He can make some clutch catches. Torrey Smith, you saw what a fast wide receiver can do to Cromartie. Marquise Goodwin just torched him. Torrey Smith can do the same. So the Jets, obviously their defense I'm a believer in, but I don't think that their defense is going to make up for the bad offense. So I like Baltimore in this game, 22-16. And then next, the Giants hosting Dallas. I like the Giants in this game, actually, to pull an upset, 24-23, because Dallas's defense is bad. New York's defense is improving. The defense is a main reason why they've won 4 in a row. Plus, the offense isn't turning the ball over as much. They have Andre Brown, Brandon Jacobs, and Peyton Hillis. That's creating a pretty good, actually, running backfield. And Dallas's offense, I've heard a lot that they're just doubling Jason Witten, doubling Dez Bryant, and they're letting Miles Austin or Terrence Williams do whatever. And it's kind of true, because Dez Bryant, if you cover him, if you take him out, Jason Witten, you take him out. Tony Romo doesn't really trust too many other people on the field. If Miles Austin's back, that's a different story. But I don't see it happening to where the game dictates otherwise. So I like the Giants in this game. Again, 24-23. And then Tennessee at Oakland, 2 dark horse playoff teams. I'll take Oakland in this game. Again, I can't root against my Raiders. But on top of it, Matt McGloin beat a pretty good defense last week, and he should get the start again this week. Terrell Pryor's still bad with his knee. Showed that he's accurate, stands in the pocket, and his receivers, they recovered, but he got the ball to where only they can get it, and he either threw it too high or threw it too low when they didn't catch the pass. He hit a couple of them right in the hands. And on the other side, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Chris Johnson, they had a great game against Indy, but they fell apart in the second half. So it's hard. I've seen a whole game from the Raiders. I've seen half a game from the Tennessee Titans. So I go with the Raiders on this one. Plus the defenses, I think both are pretty similar. Secondary, you have to give it to Tennessee. Front seven wise, I think Oakland, I mean, they just went after Case Keenum and Matt Schaub like it was nothing. So I like the Raiders in this game, 21-17. And then, all right, guys, that's your notables. Next up, what's coming, just the rest of the games. And then, of course, Saturday will be your news and your power rankings.